Hi, Gemini. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This reading is for my DM to my DF. What are they thinking and feeling right now? We're going to do a in-depth love messages, in-depth I guess just get to their heart. That's what I want to know. What is going on in this connection? So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Welcome back to all my Geminis. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. For those of you that are new, I am a psychic medium. I'm an intuitive love and life coach specializing in using my intuition for relationships and listening to Spirit's messages. So I hope you enjoy your reading today. Let's see what Spirit has for you. If you do, comment below, claim it, like it, all that good stuff. Spirit, I'm here with my Geminis. Can you please share with me any messages that you have from my DM to my DF? I am listening for you now. I've been wanting to bond with you through communication. Okay. Maybe I want to go out for a drink with you. Maybe I want to talk more. Maybe I'm ready to talk. Let's see where we're headed. I don't mind trying harder to win you over. I like that. I'm trying to win you over. I'm going to try harder. I always like try harder. And let's see. No words need to be spoken. I can hear you. There's this invisible bond between us. Sometimes just a certain look, a feel, a touch is enough, to let you know what they're thinking, what they're feeling. So maybe they're going to not only try to communicate with you more verbally, but maybe nonverbal communication. And one more of these. Let's see. Give me a chance to make us work. I want to make us work. Okay, so just this overall feeling of certainly this person feels like they're in it to win it. So it just came into me. In it to win it, in it to succeed, in it to have a successful relationship, in it to make you happy, all of those good things. That's what we want, right? Let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, what do you have for my Gemini from my DM today? What do we have? I have Strength. I have the Chariot. I have a Knight of Swords. And I have a Page of Swords. Yeah, lots of communication, obviously. Lots of, in order for us to move on, or I want to let you know that I want to move on. I want to let you know that I'm all in. I want to let you know that I want a successful relationship. I do feel like they're willing to try harder. Maybe you have been having conversations about, you need to share with me. I'm not a mind reader. You need to share with me what you're thinking, what you're feeling. I can't just assume what you're thinking and feeling. So I do feel like they're willing to make some changes with that page. Like, you say, let them know once, what it is that isn't working. And then I feel like they do make the adjustments. They are willing to make the changes, but if they don't know what isn't, that makes you unhappy or something that you're upset about, how could they possibly make the changes, right? So here's the Star. You're everything I've ever wanted. I really feel like this person wants to make this work. I feel like they see this as, either the love that I've dreamt about, the love of a lifetime. This is what I have been wanting. I want to give you more. There's a sense of, tell me what it is that you want, because I want to give those things to you, but maybe I just don't know what it is that you were looking for. So maybe the communication isn't on their side, but maybe the communication is on your side. Sometimes we're afraid to rock the boat. Sometimes we're afraid to say something because we think that it would upset them, or that, it's not really a fight, but it's just a sense of, I wish that you would, I don't know, be more available to me. Or when I'm talking to you, stop looking at your phone. Look me in the eye, acknowledge me, give me feedback, something like that. So maybe there's just, I don't know, maybe we just need to be a little bit more aware of each other. And I do feel like this person's ready to work at it. I do feel like they want, it's almost a sense of teach me, what it is that would make you happy, and I feel like once you do, I have daydreaming. The star is a daydream for sure. It's this dream of a future. It's a dream of what I have with you. The number 11, there's a little baby number 11 down here. I'm daydreaming about you. I find myself thinking about you when I'm not with you. I find myself wondering where this is going, all of those things. I'm healing a broken heart. I have the number 30 in this card. You can see that their heart is like patched together. So this person has had other heartaches, has had other losses. It's patched. I don't think that it's reopening. I don't think that they're looking to go backwards, but it's always this risk of, I don't want to have another line here. I don't want to have another set of stitches, right? So I feel like this person has a little concern over, I don't want to have a broken heart. Like, I really want to be in a successful relationship, so they're trying so much harder this time, I feel. Little sense of mystery with this person still. Maybe this broken heart, I don't know, maybe they are holding back, some of that true hurt. Maybe they haven't really shared some of the things that happened in their past with other people. Maybe they said, it's in the past, I don't want to talk about it. So there's a little sense of mystery about them that they hold back. Maybe they just really feel like it is in the past. I learned from that relationship. I don't want to rehash it, and that a lot of people are like that. I have hope in this connection. Look at all the stars in the universe around you. The number 30, number 31 also. So I have hope in this connection. I just feel, if they've been hurt a couple times before, maybe you're the person that, this is the one, you're the one that isn't going to hurt me, or you're the one that's going to last this time, or you're the one that's going to, I just have hope for us, for our future. You want that. You want somebody, especially the DM energy, to already be thinking about a future with you. Because if they're thinking about a future with you, they're already taking action as divine masculine. They're already planning ahead. They could be like 10 steps ahead of you, and they haven't even told you what their thoughts are. But I do feel like if you are the one that they feel like is not going to break their heart again, that they're really excited about this connection, they want to keep moving forward with that Chariot, then they probably are 10 steps ahead of you planning a future. Maybe they haven't expressed it yet to you, but maybe their intentions are that everything's going really great and I want to continue on this path. I have a Four Swords. So they did come out of something. But I do feel like they're healed. I don't think you have to heal anybody. I don't think that. I think they're strong. They're a magician. They're trying again. I feel like they're putting their best foot forward. Maybe they didn't put as much effort into their past relationships, and maybe that was the lesson that they needed to learn. Their past relationships, they didn't communicate. They weren't active. They weren't proactive. They weren't attentive. They weren't good listeners, whatever it was. But I feel like they're taking all of those lessons with this magician. And I gotta tell you, I think you're getting the benefit. Whoever broke their heart in the past did you a favor, because they're going to be a better person. They're a better lover, a better partner, a better friend, a high priestess. I love this. Now, I always feel, of course, the intuition with that high priestess, but how it came into me just with this card. Look at the That's why I have for those of you who've never watched me, I've probably over 400 decks in my collection. And of course, I know the cards inside and out, but I read them intuitively because I'm a psychic. So, how this came into me was see the legs and the energy around this. It was the sense of I walked into your life. Like I walked towards you. Like I just knew that if I kept walking, I would find you. And I was like, oh, it almost took my breath away because it was so beautiful. It was just like, I've been like searching for you, right? I've been looking for you. And I had a couple of bad starts with other relationships, but it's all because it wasn't you, and I've been searching for you. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I love that. Judgment. Look at this. Look at the energy when I opened the door and allowed you in, right? Look at the energy, the whirlwind of energy that just is coming through the door, right? And that is the judgment. The judgment is I've opened the door. I have allowed that calling to come to me. I've allowed that purpose to come to me. And the purpose is that we were meant to find each other. And I mean, there's no coincidences. I mean, for those of you that listen to me all the time, I mean, there's no coincidences, right? There's no, I mean, everything is kind of predestined and fated. And it's just a matter of time and place. So you're opening this door once you have crossed paths with this person, and they automatically feel this sense of like, I have been walking towards this doorway. I've been walking towards this door, right? How gorgeous. Let's say I'm unsure of what I want. Now, there's a little bit of a fear here with even this Four of Swords. Like, there's that sense of I have a reminder of these broken hearts. I'm already thinking about my future. I want you in it. I want to work on this, right? But maybe they're not sure about a quote unquote marriage commitment yet, but they love being with you, and they're hoping that we're moving in that direction. But that's okay. I have a no. I'm going to say don't put pressure on this person. This person has to travel their own journey. Okay. This person is awakening to that people are putting into their life for a reason, that there's a difference. Every relationship is different. And then there's certain relationships that stand out above and beyond other relationships. So they're finding that out about themselves. So allow them to find that out. Okay. Allow them to explore their own feelings. Believe in us. Just keep saying that to them. Like, I just believe in us. I believe in how we have found each other. I believe that we are good together, however you want to say it, but just keep telling them. And then obviously their true intentions are coming forward. I do feel like this person's very honest, very hopeful, very they're saying totally into you too. I mean, it's a spiritual connection. It is. It's a very spiritual, intuitive connection, but they're totally into you too. So I'll take they're totally into you too. Thank you, Spirit. That's nice. Let's see what else they have to say. Let's see. Yeah, they're experiencing something maybe they've never experienced before. So allow them that. A distance, time apart. Yeah, I'm unsure of what I wanted. Now, part of me feels like that shadow just came into me as, I don't know, maybe they want to really make sure that they're going to come first, that if they put you first, that they come first. Maybe there's been some conversations about I don't want to be taken for granted, or I want to make sure I'm not losing myself in this relationship. People have a hard time with that. So maybe I don't know if the distance is a negative. Sometimes there's my space, your space, and our space. So allow them to have their space. Okay. If they say, I just need some time and do my own thing today, just say, that's great. I'll talk to you later. You know what? I'll catch up with you later. When they're done doing their own thing, then they come back. They come back to you. Ghost, where are you? You may feel like they're ghosting you. You may feel like they have pushed you away. I don't think so. I don't think so. If there is a little bit of distance between the two of you right now, it is more this feeling of this person needs, especially masculine energy. I'm not sure why masculine energy needs that man cave energy, or that I hang out in my basement, I hang out in my garage, I hang out in the shed, I hang out with the boys. I go and I play with the boys, sports, poker, I don't care what they do, but they need this like time alone, and they need this time with other masculine energy. It's a very real thing. So sometimes it feels like they're pushing you away, and that's not the case at all. It's more the sense of it's what their soul is craving. Surrender, relinquish the control. You have no control over this person and how this person wants to use their time right now. And if you're pushing them and saying, I never see you, you don't spend any time with me, you're always doing other things, you just keep pushing this person away and away and away. So I think that what I want you to do is I want you to give this person their personal space, whatever that means to you. Okay. And the best example is man cave. Okay. Let them go into the man cave for the day, an evening, a couple, whatever time they need. And let them, I don't know what they do in there. Who knows what they do in there, right? And just, let them have their space. When they're done having their space, what happens is they all of a sudden go, hey, where was I? And they come back to you as their partner, because they told me that they're willing to put a lot of effort into this connection, and they were searching for you. And when this door opened, they realized this was something different. Okay. So I don't want you to think that this person doesn't want to be with you. I think you want to learn how to accommodate what their needs are without being upset, and just understanding energy. I work a lot about that. Masculine energy is different than feminine energy, right? So if my divine masculine energy is saying, I need some time to think, here's my 4 of Cups. I need some time to think. I need some time to feel my feelings. I need some time to make some changes in my life and to understand what I'm going through right now. And that's okay. I have a 9 of Swords. Don't let that fear come into you, okay? I have a 10 of Swords. Maybe they're making some changes. Maybe they don't want to walk away, because they said they really wanted to work at this. They really wanted to spend some time with you and work with this and communicate more. So here's the page, and my page would be, I want to spend some time with you. And I love this little fawn because my soul has a name. I call my soul Fawn. So when I want to talk to my soul, I always reference her as Fawn. And so anytime I see a little fawn, I'm like, oh, it's a sense of time. Like, I am willing to put the time into this. I feel like this is a little bit of a learning curve for this person. I feel like this person is in a relationship that he feels more connected than he's ever felt before. And I also feel like he's willing to try harder. But at the same time, he needs his own, when you say I need space, the connotation is always, you think it's negative. And it isn't. It's actually, in a lot of instances, healthy. Okay. So everybody needs space. Everybody needs alone time. Just put it as not so much I need space, but as alone time. Okay. So let your person have some alone time. and then let them come back to you and say, hey, okay, I'm ready to hang out again. And that's okay. That's all good. They got it, they did what they had to do in the man cave, right? Words can't express how much I care for you. Yeah. Let's go by their actions. That card that I had where in the beginning, where it was like unspoken words, nonverbal communication. Let's see how they make us feel. They hold us, they kiss us intimately. Have we known each other before? Almost the sense of a past life experience, right? Soulmates in separation that have found each other. That door finally opened. I've been searching for you. That would make sense also. So it's a new experience for your person being in this connection. We will be together again. Okay. So there's that soulmate connection. Or if there's a little bit of space and distance, they're coming back. Okay. So if you're in a temporary separation or a no contact or low contact right now, it's this sense of, I can't express how I'm feeling or what I'm going through, but we're going to be together. I'm burdened by guilt and regret. I need to get something out of my system. That's okay. They're going to do it. Life is a journey. Life is a long time. And to share your feelings with a whole nother person, it takes work. It really does. Please wait for me just a little bit longer. So if some of you are waiting for somebody to come out of this, we need space, they're coming back. They're going to come back. I've been living in denial. I've been holding back my feelings, maybe. Maybe I've been struggling with, what's going on. I do dream of a future with you. I love that. I dream of a future with you. Let's get a final message. I think that this relationship's fine. I really do. I think that your person they just use the word recovering for me. I don't know if they're recovering from another episode in their life, or they are really healing some old traumas and old wounds, or literally in recovery for some of you. But they did just give me the word recovery. So we'll take whatever spirit gives me. But there could be, they're healing, they're realizing what they have. I'm going to say it that way. Okay. They're realizing what they have. Two of Cups. I dream of a future with you, right? I met you. Look at them holding hands. It's just this gorgeous feeling of take my hand, hold my hand. And I dream of a future with you. And that's what I want you to hold on to. So don't be afraid of space and time. Okay. When somebody says to you, I just need a breather, I just need a little space, it doesn't mean it's over. Sometimes they just need a few hours. It's healthy. Believe it or not, it's healthy. Especially masculine energy. Masculine energy needs to disconnect from that divine feminine energy every once in a while. And then they kind of, I don't know, they rejuvenate, and then they come back, and they're like a new person when they come back. It's like, oh, good. I'm so glad you had fun with the boys. Like you can do that anytime you want, because they come back and they're just, I don't know, they're just happy again, like they had to get something out of their system, whatever it was. You're an empress. It's this feeling of I'm always going to come back to you. I will say that. I do feel like their energy is drawn to that divine feminine. I mean, nothing is more divine feminine than that empress. So that is what they're drawn to. That is what they want. And I have a 5 of Swords, this battle of, I'm trying so hard. But the good news about the 5 of Swords, of course, is that the battle is actually over. They're picking up the swords and they're heading home. So whatever he's been processing, it is the sense of, I'm working through these things, and things are getting better all the time. Yeah, keep working on it. This connection is growing. This connection is I still feel like he is 10 steps ahead of you as far as what he's planning for both of your futures. I do feel that, whether he shared that with you or not yet, but I do feel like he has every intention of making this connection work, and he is dreaming of a future with you. So that I'm going to hold on to. Let's put this out to the universe. Let's ask Spirit to guide you now. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.